It's that time again. Time for the all-new Mad Mark and Maynard Show, presented by Mad Mark TV. Stick around for tons of fun, laughs, and insanity from Mad Mark and Maynard. And if you're not careful, you just might learn something in the process. And now, here are your hosts, Mad Mark and Maynard.
Today at the grocery store, the kid bagging my stuff asked if I wanted paper or plastic. I told him that I didn't care and that he should just decide for me.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But he told me I had to pick because baggers can't be choosers.
For Christ's sakes, what do you know about it?
I had a weird day today.
For you, every day is weird, dude.
First, I found a hatful of money just lying on the sidewalk, and then I was chased by an angry man with a guitar.
You're crazy, man. You're so crazy.
Hey, gang, don't forget about our new website.
The official home for our podcast and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com. Shake, 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 Sonora, shake your body line. Shake, 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 Sonora, shake it all the time.
I'm the ghost with the most, babe.
Hey gang, Mad Mark and Maynard here to promote my The Hits of 1961 playlist on Spotify. And on this playlist, you'll hear artists such as Harry Belafonte. Jump in the line, rock your body in time.
Okay, I believe you.
Jump in the line, rock your body in time.
Rock your body, child.
It's showtime.
347 songs, over 14 hours of tunes from 1961, and it's all free. And be sure to spread the word to your friends, your family.
Anyone who says...
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Hey gang, don't forget about our new website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com. Hey, Beast, I think the mansion is haunted by the ghost of a chicken. It's a poultrygeist. We're going to have to call in an exorcist.
Hey, Mad Mark, I've learned a few things by watching people on social media.
Yeah, like what?
Well, first, there are some incredibly brilliant people in the world. And second, they are vastly outnumbered.
Boingy, 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 boingy.
I think our local town mime is mad at me.
Oh, why is that?
Well, he keeps giving me the silent treatment.
Hey, come on, man.
Hey, gang, don't forget about our new website.
The official home for our podcast and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com. Hey gang, Mad Mark here with another edition of today's featured toy. And today I have the Lieutenant Uhura Barbie doll from Star Trek The Original Series. This was made by Mattel in 2016.
Boy, Mattel really nailed that one. It looks great.
Uhura, whose name means freedom. She walks in beauty like the night.
What, no jokes this time?
There's nothing to joke about. That doll looks exactly like Nichelle Nichols.
Absolutely.
Hey, Mad Mark, Spock has pointy ears. What type of ears does Scotty have?
I knew you couldn't go through the entire video without cracking a joke.
Scotty has engine ears.
I'm an engineer, not a medical worker, Mr. Spock.
So, what's the value on these?
I'm glad you asked. I think I originally paid $20 or $30 at Walmart for this back in 2016, and now, just a mere 8 years later, these dolls sell for anywhere from $120 to $200 mint in the box.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes. So that's the Lieutenant Uhura Barbie doll from Star Trek The Original Series, made by Mattel in 2016, today's featured toy. I have come to realize that there are many people who don't like to hold hands in public, especially if they don't know you. The shadow knows.
What's wrong, Mad Mark?
There have got to be some changes around here, Maynard. You and the rest of the staff have to stop acting like you don't want to be here.
We're not acting.
Oh God, I gotta get out of here.
My neighbor asked if he could use my lawnmower.
Not your brand new John Deere.
Yep. I said sure, as long as you don't take it out of the yard.
Now that's comedy.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
That's a good way to get your lawn mowed for free. Hey, gang, don't forget about our new website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com.
So don't delay, act now, supplies are running out. Allow if you're still alive, 628 used to arrive.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey gang, Mad Mark and Maynard here to promote my Mark's Favorites of 1997 playlist on Spotify. And on this playlist, you'll hear artists such as Smash Mouth.
And if you follow, there may be a tomorrow, but if the offer's shunned, you might as well be walking on the sun.
Scientists in Trinidad and Tobago believe they can build a rocket to go to the sun. They are not going in the day, they are going in the night.
94 songs, over 6 hours of tunes from 1997, and it's all free. And be sure to spread the word to your friends, your family.
Anyone who thinks the sun cools off at night.
And hey, gang, don't forget about our brand new website.
The official home for our podcast and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com.
Hey, Betsy! I don't mean to be difficult, but I am so damn good at it!
Hey, Mad Mark, did you hear that Count Chocula, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and the Teddy Grahams Bear were all killed in a house fire?
Yikes!
They'll have s'more on this story. S'more on this story coming up on the news at 10.
S'mores!
Go nuts.
What do you call a teacher who won't fart in public?
A pass-gas headmaster?
A private tutor.
I gotta go to the can, man.
Hey, gang, don't forget about our brand new website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com. Hey, gang, Mad Mark here with another edition of today's featured toy. And today I have this 2021 Masters of the Universe Origins Stridor, made by Mattel.
Giddy up, little doggy.
His name is Stridor, the perfect companion for He-Man.
Now, Stridor is a mechanical horse created by Man-at-Arms.
I think it looks like a Trojan horse.
Maybe a little. Well, here's some footage of Stridor from the TV show. And here is some commercial footage of the toy in action.
Hey, Mad Mark, why did He-Man stand behind Stridor?
Why?
Because he was hoping to get a kick out of it.
Taking a risk like that isn't brave. It's just dumb.
So, what's the value on these?
Not good. They've actually dropped in value since their release, but that's normal for toys that are not released in limited numbers. Check back with me in about 10 years.
I hope to not even know you in 10 years.
So that's the 2021 Masters of the Universe Origins Stridor, made by Mattel, today's featured toy.
The new t-shirts are here. The new t-shirts are here.
That's right, Maynard. The all-new The Mad Mark and Maynard Show t-shirts are now available. You can choose from 2 different designs of the Mad Mark and Maynard Show shirts, or show the world that you're a Mad Mark maniac with the I'm a Mad Mark Maniac shirt. There's even a shirt showing the cover of Mad Mark's new album, Mad Mark Sings. So however you want to show the world that you're a Mad Mark and Maynard fan, we've got the perfect shirt for you. And they will come to you fast and straight from Amazon, a name you know and trust. Want to know where you can buy your official Mad Mark and Maynard Show shirts? Of course you do. Simply go to themadmarkandmaynairdshow.com and scroll down until you see the button titled Mad Mark and Maynard Amazon Merch, and click it. There you go. You're in. You can also go directly to Amazon and type the Mad Mark and Maynard Show t-shirts in the search bar. It's that easy. And you'll be wearing your very own Mad Mark and Maynard Show shirt in just a couple of days. Be the first person in your neighborhood to own a Mad Mark and Maynard Show t-shirt. Be the envy of your friends. Be the coolest kid on the block. It's so easy. Get yours now.
Hey, He-Man. Poison ivy, when crossed with the four-leaf clover, will get you a rash of good luck.
Nerd news, nerd news, nerd news now. From the Mad Mark TV newsroom, I'm Mad Mark, and this is Nerd News. As we do each week, we begin with films coming to theaters in the next 7 days. And now we move on to movies coming to...
Hold on. You mean to tell me that there are no new movies coming to theaters this week, huh? There has to be something.
Not necessarily. Well, there is one, but...
Yeah? What is it?
It's not for nerds, bro.
I'll be the judge of that.
Moana 2 is being released to theaters on Wednesday, the 27th.
Boring.
Moana?
Moana 2. I didn't even see Moana 1, so I have no idea what this is.
Me neither. Looks like you were right. Let's move on.
Well, you're not going to believe this, but...
No.
Yep, there's not a damn thing coming out on DVD this week either.
Oh, I know just how you feel. And I've had my share of disappointments, too.
Damn.
Well, the motion picture industry hasn't been the same ever since the pandemic, and movies just aren't being cranked out the way they used to be. But our job is to report on new films, and if there aren't any...
I'm so depressed I can't even blink.
Then I guess we did our job by reporting that there's nothing new this week. I think what Hollywood needs to rejuvenate itself is a Mad Mark and Maynard movie. Now that would shake things up a bit.
Absolutely.
So, on to toy news.
And thankfully, we've got a bunch of that. Coming soon to a clearance rack near you.
Are you ready to laugh?
Remember last week we were talking about the new rock film Red 1? Well, McFarlane Toys has the new figures for this movie up for pre-order right now at McFarlane.com.
They look like statues more than action figures.
Yeah, from what I can tell, these have little to no articulation. But here we see the new Callum Drift figure, as played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Here we have Santa Claus.
You're kidding.
Or Nick, as they call him here.
Is it just me, or does he look like Tim Allen?
He does.
And here is Krampus.
Actually, I think that's the best-looking one of the bunch.
I agree, although this is not the scariest Krampus I've ever seen. But it's basically a movie for kids, so gotta keep the terror to a minimum. They also are offering this box set of 4 figures. Lord only knows what they're charging for this. And you get an extra figure of a polar bear?
Boring.
Hey, that's the same bear from the Coke commercials in the 90s. I heard he was looking for work.
Yeah, his name appears to be Elf, or he's a member of Elf. I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And here we have yet another box set of Jack O'Malley versus the Snowman.
They got the wrong Avenger in there. Thor's supposed to fight the ice giants, not Captain America.
Yes, because that is actually Chris Evans playing the part of Jack O'Malley. So, as I said, these are up for pre-order right now at McFarlane.com if you're interested.
Not interested.
Or you can just wait until they hit the clearance rack. Okay, also up for pre-order right now at McFarlane.com.
Holy costume party.
Is this classic 1966 TV series Batman cowl.
Now that's neat.
Yes, it is. This is 1/1 scale, which means it should fit just about anybody.
I want one. I want one.
Somehow, Maynard, I still think everybody would know that it was you under there. Now, these are 21-inch tall and include a display stand, so you can either make believe that you're Adam West or just display it. The choice is yours.
I love it!
Now we have...
Thank you very much.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one that's been waiting for this. Mattel is finally releasing the Masters of the Universe Origins line Modulok.
You've been waiting a long time for this one.
That's what she said.
Yes. Now, if Mattel would just release a brand new attack track, not the crappy 80s version, but the one that actually looks like the attack track from the TV show, my Motu collection would be complete. This is one of the coolest villains in the Masters universe.
It looks like you can create like 1,000 different monsters from this one figure.
Yep, that's part of what makes him so cool. I ordered this the minute I got the email from one of the online retailers that I buy from. Now, if you want one of these, I'm guessing that they will show up in the brick and mortar stores eventually. But I would get busy and check in with your favorite online toy store and see if they've sold out yet, because many have. But they may be reordering. So stay on top of this if you want one of these, because this is a hot item that a lot of people have been waiting for. Okay, on to our final items, all of which are from Super 7.
Those look like some of the beings from my dad's side of the family.
These are currently available at Super7.com. First, we have the Thundercats line. This is Wave 7, now showing up for pre-order. This wave is 5.5 inches tall and features Lion-O.
That's my cousin Harry.
As well as Moon-Ra.
That's cousin Amon.
And Jackalman.
That's my cousin Jack. I'm related to these guys, I tell you.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. That's my other brother Daryl.
Now we have a couple figures for you music lovers out there.
Like us.
Yes. Now you may recognize this guy as Papa Emeritus III from the band Ghost. These are back in stock now, according to Super 7. This is a 3 3/4 inch figure.
That's a little small.
Yeah, I tend to shy away from figures this small, but some of our viewers might want one. And also currently in stock from Super 7, it's this cool Jimi Hendrix figure, also 3 3/4 inch scale.
Those would be sweet if they weren't so tiny.
So would you.
Burn! 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 Burn!
Whoa! Yeah, you got one coming now, bucko.
Okay, well, that's going to wrap up Nerd News for this week.
We hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again next week right here on the Mad Mark and Maynard Show.
Hey, Maynard, what's for dinner tonight?
Nothing.
But we had nothing last night.
I made enough for 2 nights.
Well, go put that pizza in the oven, bitch. I'm hungry.
I didn't get much candy on Halloween this year, but I'll do better next year.
Why is that?
Because I'm going as a banker next year. They get bigger handouts.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Hey, gang, don't forget about our new website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com.
They did the mash.
They did the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
Hi kids, Count Floyd here from Monster Chiller Horror Theater, where we bring you the Monster Chiller Horror Movie.
Hey gang, Mad Mark and Maynard here in our low-budget monster outfits to promote the Hits of 1962 playlist on Spotify. On this playlist, you'll hear artists such as Bobby Boris Pickett, Out from his coffin Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
Elvira, are you all right? How's your head?
I haven't had any complaints yet.
352 songs, over 14 hours of tunes from 1962, and it's all free. And be sure to spread the word to your friends, your family,
anyone who does the Monster Mash.
Hey gang, don't forget about our new website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com.
Hey, Cyclops, don't believe what you see in the cartoons. No matter how hard you throw a toilet plunger, it won't actually stick to someone's face. Don't ask me how I know this.
Hey, Mad Mark, in Europe, it's called a lift.
Well, in America, it's called an elevator.
Yeah, I guess we were just raised differently. Raised, lowered.
You stink!
I've decided that no matter how hard I try, I'm never going to get back down to my original weight. And I'm okay with that.
That's good, Maynard. I accept you as you are.
Yeah, after all, 6 pounds, 2 ounces is just not realistic.
True.
Humor.
Well, isn't that special?
Hey, gang, don't forget about our new website. Check it out.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com. Hey gang, Mad Mark here with another edition of today's featured toy, and today I have a couple of 9-inch figures from the Star Trek line made by Playmates in 1998.
I noticed they're both women.
Yep. First I have 7 of 9 from Voyager, and then we have Lieutenant Commander Dax from Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, I'll bet you Scotty wouldn't mind beaming either of them on board.
Got to have 30 minutes.
Hardly seems like enough time to me, if you get my drift.
Okay, if we could just return to our topic here.
Hey, Mad Mark, why did 7 of 9 make the perfect board?
We don't have time for this, Maynard. You've already wasted most of our video.
Just answer the question. Why did 7 of 9 make the perfect board?
I don't know.
Because when it came to her feminine charms, resistance was futile.
Okay, are you quite finished? As I was saying, these figures were...
Mad Mark, I'm afraid we're all out of time.
What the...
I'm afraid he's running out of time. It's his time. It's running out.
Are they worth anything?
Huh? No, not really.
Great, then we're through. That's 9-inch figures of 7 of 9 and Dax from the Star Trek line made by Playmates in 1998. Today's featured toys.
What the hell just happened here?
He needs to have more time.
Margot told me to put ketchup on my shopping list. But now I can't read the list anymore because there's ketchup all over it. The shadow knows.
That's all for this week, gang, but tune in next week for another episode of the Mad Mark and Maynard Show. The Mad Mark and Maynard Show is a production of Mad Mark TV Limited. All music on this broadcast is taken from Mad Mark's new album, Mad Mark Sings, available now on all major music platforms. Check out Mad Mark's College of Musical Knowledge Oldies playlists on Spotify. And follow Mad Mark TV on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's all for this time. Until next time, have a good time.